Hey guys, I'm Jase at Jase Outdoors, and I just wanted to share my hunt with you. For the last week of the Pennsylvania turkey season, I finally was able to get out and get the shotgun in my hands. For those of you who are new to my channel, I do a lot of filming for a couple TV shows like Headhunters TV with Nate Hosey and Hunter Wallace with Avian X or Mossy Oak. This year was a little tough getting the turkeys to cooperate with the camera, so I probably ended up doing a little more filming than usual. So I finally get out there, and I know one question that is asked often, and when I get this question asked to me, I have two answers for it, and that question is, how do you hunt a henned up gobbler? A lot of different answers for this, but I basically have two things that I do. The first thing that I do when hunting a henned up gobbler typically is I will get up, get out of there, get in the truck or whatever. I will go somewhere else. I'll leave that turkey. I mean, as soon as I can get somewhere where I'm not spooking that bird or whatever, I'll leave. I'll give it so long working that bird. I'm sure y'all experienced, he gobbles at you like crazy. He just won't come any closer, won't leave his hens. You probably could sit it out for hours on end and maybe he'll break, but I typically don't have an interest in sitting there long enough to find out. The second way I think is a good way to hunt a henned up gobbler, and that's exactly what I do on this hunt right here. We're just breaking daylight. I was able to punch my first tag finally in the last week of the PA season yesterday. And we hunted this bird the other day. We're calling him Popeye. He got that avian pox on his face, and you can tell he's having a hard time seeing out of the one side, so we're gonna see if we can't fix it for him. I got my boy with me. The Wallace is here, running the camera. It's a good day, no matter what happens. Right, Chase? Chase is telling me to call. Do the tree yelps, Dad. He's 9, he's already telling me how to hunt. So this turkey swung wide on us, and they dropped to the lower field. The farmers were just out there working the field yesterday, and they're down there working their way, and we know they like to hang out down here at the corner, so we're gonna try to get there before they do and see if we'll come in close enough. Way down at the bottom down there. So we just made the longest move of the whole season. I mean, we went way up around on the side of the ridge, came all the way down the other end of the field, and I managed to get the decoys out. And Hunter's saying that he's strutting right on the edge here, so. How far? Okay. 200 yards away. They're working this way, so I'm just gonna wait it out. I'm not gonna make too many calls. I know this turkey's really not gonna work to a call. So, they're coming. Got it. Did you get it?
We got him. I didn't think you were gonna get this. I didn't think you were gonna be able to shoot through all that brush.
He just finally walked into that little opening.
Good job.
I was nervous. I thought you were gonna miss because all of this brush was here.
There was too much clucking and putting going on, and they just looked a little boogery, so I wasn't gonna.
Hey, Dad. That deer looks white.
I know. The deer standing right on top of us. I thought the deer was gonna mess it up.
They were standing there, they're framed kind of like a little bit low because I'm serious, every time I moved, like they would all...
Yeah, they were getting boogery. And I just...
That's Popeye.
Is it?
Oh yeah, I can see his eye. That's him.
Yeah, that's further than I thought it was. 30 yards. So the second hunt is basically you have to know where that turkey's going and get there before he gets there. That's really what it came down to on this hunt. We've seen that turkey out in this field all the time. So they hung out at the very end, and 2 times he roosted on the complete opposite end. I mean, it was like 500 yards long, and we just knew off the roost that that's where he was going. And we got out in front of him and just waited out, and it took a good hour for him to come across that field. I had decoys out just in case, you know, he came, but you know, I didn't try calling to him. I knew the calls weren't going to work. It was basically, this hunt came down to, we knew exactly where that turkey was going. So I'm out just going for a little walk. Season's over, and I kind of like to reflect on the season a little bit. It's hard for me when it's over, but I had a lot of great memories, and it was a good year. It was a little tough at times with the filming aspect, but it's kind of cool. I was just going for a walk and found a little shed here that wasn't even chewed on. So I'm certainly we'll switch gears very quickly to archery season. I have a few bucks that made it that I'm excited to see if they're still around and what they're going to look like this year. But so that's basically it. That's how I hunt a Henned up gobblers, 2 ways. 1, I just get out of there, and 2, I just try to get to, you know, where they're going to go. If you have a preferred method on how you hunt a Henned up gobbler, I would love to hear it. If you can just, you know, comment down below and let me know your thoughts on that. If you guys, you know, found this helpful or enjoyable in any way, if you could hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate that. Just, it's good to know people are watching and like what you do, and kind of encourages me to do more. So hit that subscribe button, and I try to respond to everybody as best as I can. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.